As we study crystals, as you know, we have been going also through the colors of the crystals. We're going to be going through each one of the crystals. There's 84 crystals that we've been going through in these slides coming up in the next lectures. However, I wanted you to realize, and if this is a new thing for you, just keep an open mind. We are seeing a rise in people that are taking alternative healing courses. We're seeing a rise on the planet, right? In general, undergoing dramatic spiritual transition, and just by watching the news or by being aware, especially if you're a sensitive person or an indigo child, or if you have knowledge of or you have noticed this transition or shift since 2008, then now it's starting to get to sort of like, I wouldn't say culmination, but you see a lot of people with psychological and personal issues battling through misunderstandings, violence, and whatnot. So, as you know, many people feel lost, and if you're a health worker or you've been in massage therapy for a long time and you have been in this field, if you study quantum healing, then you know what I'm talking about. You've seen more clients than ever, especially in hypnotherapy and other places, and other professions, in which you're hearing the same things for clients. Not only financial relationship problems, but also psychological problems. A lot of people feel lost. So I wanted to tell you that if you feel lost, that you're not alone. This is part of a dramatic change that is a universal thought consciousness that is arising brand new, and part of the fear comes from you can no longer count with the institutions that used to count, that you used to be able to count in the past. You have to rely on yourself, and more people are realizing this, that we have to police ourselves. We are all responsible for our own safety. We're all responsible for our own healing. We're all responsible sometimes for our own diseases. I know that's strange. So I wanted to tell you that you're not alone, and that the good news about that is that you can become self-reliant and self-sufficient and survive, and that relying on yourself is actually a great thing. And part of this course is hopefully you'll use some of the techniques and some of the things and knowledge that we are teaching in this course for you to be able to create a quantum consciousness, a quantum healing in the world, to be able to help your clients. So in order for you to be able to help others, you obviously have to gain inner stability and strength to be adaptable in this changing world. Now, in this lesson, we're going to cover what is an aura, and for those of you that want to just cover the crystals and is not interested in alternative healing or anything that is related to a different diversion from the path, if you might will, of just knowing about the crystals and physical properties and things like that, please you feel free to go to the next slides. I'm just covering these things because I think they're interesting to know that how if you're going to be using crystals for healing, my understanding is that most of you will believe in auras or energetic fields of some kind. In my mind, if a light worker or a massage therapist or doctor or a hypnotherapist using a pendulum, whatever it is the field that you work on, if you're trying to learn about healing properties of crystals, in my mind, you probably want to know what is an aura, what are the energetic fields, what are the channels in the body, what are the chakras, things that normally are related with alternative healing, and that might not be covered in other courses, but I wanted to at least do a basic introduction of these topics. So without delay, let's learn what do we mean by the word aura, and can we measure an aura? So have you ever wondered what is keeping your body alive? What energy gives you life in your body, and what energy leaves your body when you die? It is obvious for many. If you ask the doctor those questions, he might say, well, we do have a physical body, you know, the heart, the brain, etc. Now, coming from the Hindu and Chinese tradition, we have discovered that we have a precious, invisible, and imperceptible substance that animates our body that is called prana. And prana is the fundamental energy. Our physical body is not the only body that you inhabit, and I will show you in the next lessons that we actually have more than 5 bodies. And one of them is our physical body, which is our mortal body per se. You also have a subtle body consisting of several layers, and the subtle body is called an energy field or aura. As you can see in the picture, this is a photograph taken with brand new instrumentation measuring the aura of this person. So the subtle body is invisible to the eye and most scientific measuring instruments. However, right now, as I said, we have new instruments that can measure the aura and show us the color of the aura of people. So what is an energy field? You might have, and I'm an astrophysicist by trade, and an astrophysicist, and of course, you know, if you know that about planets, they have a magnetic or energy field, but people also have a magnetic or energy field. And in ancient Greek, the root R means the spoke of a wheel, indicating the aura radiates from the body as the spokes of a wheel radiate from a hub. Aura means breath of air or breeze, and in the picture you can see a gentleman here that is in anatomical position, and you can see several centers of energy fields around the body. One of them, which also we know now that it comes from the heart, and it stands close to 7 feet away from the heart. And so if you think about it, if you have at least 2 or more energy fields plus all the chakras, then that means that you can affect your environment as well as being affected by your environment and other people. You can also affect other people, of course. So there is indeed a way to cleanse and strengthen, not by only your pranic energy, but clean your environment, home, workplace, city, nation, even your planet. So let's get started learning about energy fields, aura, and how we can help heal others. So how bright is your energetic field and aura? Someone said that a candle never loses anything when it lights another candle. The root pra from prana means first, primary, and or breathing or move. So prana means move and breathe forth. Prana is, of course, much more than a breath. So let us consider some fundamental questions. No medical doctor can tell you why, with a baby's first cry, the miracle of life begins, or why the last raps of death, the same miracle, comes to an end. Although a doctor can describe all the systems of your body and how they function, no one has unveiled the true secret of life. However, like we said, ancients of India and China discovered this precious, invisible, and imperceptible substance that animates your body and indeed bestows life on the cosmos. This precious life essence is called prana by some, which is to be known as fundamental energy. The breath of air that gives you life also breathes life into the cosmos, so everything in the universe is filled and surrounded by auric fields that you can experience, measure, evaluate, cleanse, heal, restore, and make strong. This cosmic energy is called absolute energy, and it gives life to everything in the universe. So as we say, life force or energy or prana can do all of these things. And prana, as you can see, is the power within all beings, including crystals and rocks. And this is really important because from the Western culture, we have always learned that there are animate objects like people, animals, so forth, and inanimate objects, right, like crystals and rocks. This is not quite accurate from Hindu, Chinese tradition or Eastern philosophies, in which even crystals and rocks have something to give, have a soul, have prana. Prana manifests on the physical plane as motion and on the mental plane as thought.